G'day from Arming the Nation. Pistol shooting. So you want to get into pistol shooting and get a pistol licence in Queensland, Australia. Not hard, just takes a long time. Minimum 6-month period. So step 1, you have to join a pistol club. You have to be a full financial member for 6 months. In that time, do 3 participations, which means you shoots on different days at the club. So to join the club, you'll need to have either a current firearms licence from another state or from Queensland, like a long arms licence, and 2 character references from someone that you know. So it can be anyone, a friend, but just someone you've known for at least 2 years, and they write a character reference saying that you'd be an asset to the pistol club. So you take that and the membership form and join the club. Then you'll do the 3 shoots like I said, and once you've done your 3 shoots and your 6 months, the club will then fill out a form 518. The secretary of the club or the club representative will sign that and say that you have done your 6 months and yes, you've done your 3 shoots. Then you take that form with you and your 3 shoots and apply for your licence with weapons licensing online and wait for your pistol licence. Now if you don't have an AB licence, you're completely fresh, you need a form 515, which is this form here. The statement of eligibility to join a pistol club. Now I'll go through this and show you how this has to be filled out and where it has to be lodged at the police station. So this is what the QP 515 looks like. Now you have to take this to your local police station to lodge it. There is no fees involved in doing this. So you'll fill out the first page of all your personal details, your residential address and your firearms history if you've ever had a licence before. And then on the other side of the form, it'll be about your medical history, any other further information about your criminal history. Make sure you be truthful as you can on that. And then section 8, the supporting documentation, the checklist, which is filled out by the police officer, which you sign as the applicant and the receiving officer at the station fills out. Now I've had a lot of reports of the police not knowing what to do with this. They'll fill out the form and sign it, and then they tell you to send it to weapons licensing. That is not correct. They must send it to weapons licensing. So just make sure if you get a police station that's never done one of these before, just instruct them politely. Just say that you have to send this to weapons licensing, because a lot of the times they don't know of this and they send you away and then you haven't lodged your application in. This will normally take about 4 to 5 weeks to come back, and once it comes back you'll have your form 36, which you can then take to the pistol club with your 2 character references and join the club to start your 6-month probation period and countdown and complete the 3 shoots. So now I've shown you how to fill out the 515. This is your participation record that you'll have of your shoots. Part of being a pistol shooter, you have to do shoots to keep your pistol licence, otherwise you lose the right to own a pistol. But you use this to prove your 3 shoots where you don't have a licence. I'll show you how this is filled out. This is what your participation card looks like. This is the one that you can print off Queensland Police. It's called a QP 516. But most pistol clubs have their own one, so it's always best to get the one from your local club when you join. But if they don't have one, you can print your own and use this. It's legal. See how it's filled out? The applicant's name is on the top, or the member, old Billy Bob. The club, we put Bowen, if that's where you are. And then see how we've got the shoots here. So 1st to the 11th, 23. The shooter done a participation in Bowen, category H, class D, which is the rimfire, and the match was standard. And then the range officer, John O'Brien, signed it with their licence number and signed it off. And you can see here on the other days the same thing, same category and class. On the 3rd, a shoot was done, W. Brown filled it out, and then the last shoot was done on the 1st of the 12th, 23, category H standard, signed by John Rambo, and the license number and signed. This is what a participation card looks like, which you will then use to apply for your license with a minimum 3 shoots. This is the exact same card that we use when you're a full licensed shooter to do your mandatory requirement of your shoots to keep your handguns. Now that I've shown you how to fill out the range register and you understand how that works, I'll explain to you the Category H firearms that are available. Now, all Category H firearms, or any firearm that are under 750mm from tip to toe, from the front to the back. Under that, and it's Category H, whether it's revolver, semi-automatic or break action. Now there is 4 classes of Category H pistol, right? 4 classes. They're divided into 4 separate classes. I only have 3 here to show you, as I don't own an air pistol. So Class A is your air pistol. Anything that runs on air, no matter what the caliber is, if it is a handgun under the 750 from tip to toe, that is Class A air pistol. Then you've got Class D. This is Class D. This is a 22 semi-automatic pistol. If it is semi-automatic, revolver or break action, if it is a rimfire caliber, that is a Class D Category H firearm. So that's the class for rimfire. Then you've got Class B. Class B is any centerfire over up to 38 caliber, but not exceeding 38 caliber. So this includes 9mm like this, 357 Magnum, 32s, 25, 38 Super. All of them are Class B, whether it's semi-automatic, revolver or break action. Also in Class B is black powder muzzle loading. So any muzzle loading pistol is Class B, but there is no caliber restriction on the muzzle loading. If it's muzzle loading, any caliber, but it is Class B. Then there's the Class C, which is this. This is the restricted class. Anything over 38, but not exceeding 45. This is a 44 Magnum, so it's 44 caliber, and it's a revolver. This is Class C. I could have a semi-auto like this in 45 ACP or the Glock 40 cal, but only if I shoot the accredited matches. To have Class C, you must shoot the 2 accredited matches of metallic silhouette or single action. They are the 2 matches that you must shoot to get the Class C. To get the Class C endorsement, your club representative writes a letter of endorsement stating that their member wishes and intends to shoot metallic silhouette and single action for competition purposes at their club or elsewhere at another club. But you must have that endorsement to allow you to have the Class C. So now with Category H, there is a requirement of shoots that you have to do to keep your pistols. You have to do participations at the club every year. Every financial year, if you own 1 class of handgun, which I went through the classes, you must do 6 shoots per year for the 1 class of handgun. So for example, this is a 9mm, which is Class B. So I could have 10 of these. If I had 10 9mm, I had 32s, I had black powder pistols. Doesn't matter how many guns I've got, it's the class of gun. So if I had 1 class, which is a Class B, I'd have to do 6 shoots a year to keep the Class B. But most commonly, most people will buy like a 9mm or a 357 and a 22, because the 22 is cheap and cost effective. But that's 2 classes now, Class D, Class B. So now I would have to do 8 shoots a year. Once you have more than 1 class of handgun, you must do 4 shoots per class. So for here, I'd have to have 4 shoots for the rimfire 22, 4 shoots for the Class C, and 4 shoots for the Class D. And if I had an air pistol as well, I'd have to do another 4 shoots. So I'd have to do 16 shoots a year to legally be able to keep my guns. Every year it is your responsibility to do the shoots, not the clubs, it's your responsibility. So you have to do your shoots, and you have to then lodge your shoots with your club every financial year. They'll ask you, have you done your legal required shoots? and you'll sign a declaration saying yes you have, and they may ask to see your participation card. So once you've done that, you can own a pistol. So from what I covered today, if you're a non-member, if you want to be you're a non-member and you want to join the pistol club and you have nothing, you have to get the statement of eligibility in ASAP, because you need that back to be able to join the club. Then you have to do your 3 participations and your 6 months membership. And once you have your pistol license, you're only required to do the shoots. Okay? And the other thing too that you need to be aware of, when you finally get your pistol license, you're on a probation period for 12 months. You can only own 1 gun from class B, C or D. You can own 2 guns in the first 12 months, but 1 must be an air pistol. Okay, but for a 22 or a 9mm you can only own 1. This is the crazy thing with our laws that I can't understand, is we can only own 1 in the first 12 months, but there's nothing to stop me borrowing from a friend while I'm on probation 4 or 5 guns and taking them home and putting them in the gun safe. Because I'm an authorised person, you've got the licence, but you are on a probation period for the first 12 months. So thanks for watching. I hope you understand now what's involved. If you want to get a pistol licence in Queensland, Australia, that is the process and how to do it. Once you jump through all the hoops and do the time, may you enjoy pistol shooting. Thank you.